Konnichiwa, Minus Sakura. You're watching Pokecast. Today's collection video is going to be on my Xbox and Xbox 360 collection. I'm really excited to give you guys a tour through my collection. It's been fun finally being able to collect for the 360 and finding some really good games for the Xbox. So I hope you guys enjoy. First, as always, I like to show off which ones I have. I have, a basic Xbox. Sadly, right now, it is acting up. Got one of those stupid things where one of my connections is loose inside the system, so I have to fix it. But still love the guy. And then right here is the basic unit of the 360. Got it for free from my uncle, and it is the basic you can have. So it sucks, but hey, it works. Here's a couple of the accessories I'd like to just talk about real quick. For the original Xbox over here, I have, of course, the DVD remote, which you have to have and able to watch DVDs on it. I got myself my headphone connectors, which allows me to play my karaoke games. And then, of course, I have my HDMI cable right here, which allows me to hook it up. And absolutely love that. It really makes it a lot easier. Then, of course, I have a Kinect, which I was able to get for $12. It was practically brand new, and I haven't tried it yet, but for $12, I got a Kinect. Starting off with the first game is Advent Rising. Have not been able to try this one yet, but I hear it's amazing to what everybody told me. Then I have Alias, which is actually a really good game, and it was the game when I was playing when my Xbox just goes bleh on me. So if you want to see something funny, that's the video to watch, because I literally is when my Xbox died on me. But it's a good game. It's not the game's fault, it's just my poor Xbox. Ants Extreme Racing, based off of the less popular movie Ants. I haven't tried this one, so I don't know how bad it really is, but I had to pick it up. Then we have Aquaman, which is basically Superman 64 on the other systems. To what I understand, I have not tried it yet, so I can't confirm that. But that's what I've been told, that Aquaman is a pitiful garbage mess. I wish I had tried it before my Xbox died. Do not adjust your dial, do not adjust the channel. Yes, what you're seeing is an actual game. The Bible game. It is basically a mini game, party game / trivia game, where you get to experience multiplayer games extremely loosely based off of stories from the Bible. And they're actually quite entertaining, even though they have almost absolutely nothing to do with the Bible stories themselves. Really fun game. I highly recommend it. It's just you'll see it when you guys try it. I do have a video of it if you want to see it. Then we have Blood Rain. Definitely one worth picking up for the Xbox and PS2, and I think this one came out the GameCube. Could be wrong on that one, but just get past the first level. The first level is horrendously bad, and then the rest of the game is actually really good. Basically, you are a vampire who slices and dices everybody else, and you get to enjoy it. It's actually a really good game. Bloodwake. As far as I understand, this is a death race, but with boats. Haven't played it yet, but that's what I understand the game is all about. Then we have the BMX XXX Keep It Dirty edition. This is fully uncensored for the Xbox edition, and yes, it has questionable material in video form on here, and your rider can be a topless girl. How they got this to be not an AO game for the Xbox, I don't know, but I definitely had to pick it up. Burnout 2 Point of Impact Director's Cut. Absolutely astonishing game. Burnout If you haven't played the Burnout series, get it, try it, you're going to love it. Then we have Bruce Lee, Quest of the Dragon. Have not tried it yet, I don't think. But it's a poorly done 3D beat 'em up based off of the movie, basically. And yeah, it's a Bruce Lee game, but poorly done. Here we have Brute Force. The reason why I picked this game up is because one of my friends did a review on it and told me that it was absolutely horrible and worth playing. Thank you very much for that. Sadly, have not tried it yet, but I believe him. Next is Capcom Classics Collection. This one is 100% worth picking up. 22 games on it, including Street Fighter 2, 1942. There's so many on here. You will enjoy every single one, unless you suck at them like me, and then you find yourself enjoying them for about a minute at a time. Catwoman. This is one of those games that I picked up because I love collecting bad games. Surprise, it's a bad game. It's not terrible to where you absolutely hate the game, so it's not that type of bad, it's just it is bad and you can enjoy it. That's what I can really say about that one. Then we have Castlevania, Curse of Darkness. This is a good game. And one I can say, if you're looking for a darker Castlevania game that is way more 3D, kind of like how Castlevania 64 was, this one's worth checking out. Chase, Hollywood Stunt Driver. That's about as much as I know about it. I haven't tried it yet. So moving on, Circus Maximus, Chariot Wars. This game is horrible, but it's so fun. It's basically what it is. It's a death battle racing game with chariot racing, and you get to kill everybody. It's so much fun, but it's so hard. I recommend this one. This one's good. It's because it's just it's so bad it's good type game. Constantine. This is based off of the movie, but it's a original story. It's actually a really good game. I like how they did everything, and they really went out of their way to make sure you get to experience what he's experiencing. And what I should just say, pick it up. You're going to enjoy it. Counter-Strike. I've actually never played Counter-Strike before. I know it's supposed to be a really good game, but just hadn't gotten around to it, so I was happy to pick it up because it's like, oh sweet, I want this game, and just haven't gotten around to it yet. Crash Twin Sanity. Haven't played it, so I can't say how good this one is. It's part of the Crash series, so it should be pretty good. You can let me down in the comments below if it is or not. But yes, sadly, just haven't tried it yet. Then we have Crimson Skies, High Road to Revenge. I've heard a lot of good things about this one. It's just one that unfortunately have not been able to play yet. Have a lot of backlog blues on this system, unfortunately. And now that my system's dead, well, hopefully a couple of them will work on my 360. Curse, the Eye of Issy. I think I said that wrong, but oh well. It's basically a point-and-click horror adventure in a museum about cursed artifacts, if I remember correctly. Have not gotten very far in it, but I did like the atmosphere they built with it, so that one, definitely one I would like to get back to. Then we have Dance Dance Revolution Ultra Mix. Good game. I do enjoy the Dance Dance Revolution games, and I had to get a couple for the Xbox because it's another series that whenever I see one, I need to pick it up and give them a try. Dance Dance Revolution Ultra Mix 2 and Ultra Mix 3. Haven't tried either of these ones, but being the Dance Dance Revolution, I knew that it's going to be a lot of fun, and I would love to see just, what new music they added onto it. So 2 more to definitely try when I get the opportunity. Dead or Alive 3. I actually quite enjoyed this one. Not as good as I enjoyed 1 and 2, but not a bad game. Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball, however, really good game. Just get ready, because you do have to kind of get used to the controls for the volleyball part, but why not have the definitely attractive female fighters? Have an all female game where they get to play volleyball in very sexy bikinis. I will not complain. It's actually a decent sports game regardless of what it is. So I do recommend to give this one a try. You'd be quite surprised at how fun the game actually is. Deus Ex Invisible War. This one is really, really good. I was excited to give it a try and I wasn't disappointed. I haven't beaten it yet, but definitely one worth going back and trying to beat. However, the one that's right by, Dino Crisis 3, is the reason why Dino Crisis does not exist anymore. And for good reasons. The game sucks. Balls. I mean, the game is horrible. I don't know what happened. They made mutated dinosaur creatures that can just kill you like 2 hits, and your controls suck, and the game sucks, and well, good luck, because the game just sucks. So happy to have it part of the collection, because I have at least each game in the series. Doom 3. This is one of those games that named the system. I mean, that's all I can say. I mean, it gives me chills thinking about some of the adventures I had in the game still to this day, and it's amazing game. And then of course I have Doom 3, The Resurrection of Evil, which is the expansion pack. I haven't actually tried that one in any of the versions actually yet, because I will need to make sure I beat the first one before that, but totally worth playing if you want a good first-person shooter that likes to scare the crap out of you. Dr. Moto. Haven't tried it yet, so I really don't know. It's about evil doctor dude with little munchkin dudes, I guess. That's about as much as I know about it. Drake of the 99 Dragons. Good luck with this game. Oh my gosh, this game is hard. Absolutely beautiful, but oh my gosh, good luck. The game is, oh dude, I think I've only beaten like 2 levels, and then that was barely beating them, so good luck on it. It's one worth playing, but it will give you one of the best challenges you can have on the system because of just how hard the game actually is. Driver 3. This is a really fun game. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I had so much fun with it, just going around, taking new cars, seeing what you could do with the car before the car completely fell apart. So I really found this a lot of fun. Now, Parallel Lines, I haven't actually played yet, so I don't know how that one is to the rest of the series. So there's another one that I definitely need to try. But a good series to really start out and enjoy. Be ready, because the first game is pure evil on the first level. Good luck! Dragon's Lair 3D. Return to the Lair. This is amazing what they were able to do with it. They took the evil game and then made it into a 3D adventure, and was able to actually take the cartoon, basically, the game, and make it into a 3D adventure. And able to kill you as many times in the 3D adventure as they could in the other one. So one worth actually trying. I have not played the Xbox version, I believe, but I have played the game before, and it's hard. Then of course another game that is a staple for the system, and that is Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. I did not get very far in this game, but I did like what I saw in the game. It's just I had other games I was working on, but one definitely worth looking into. Enclave. This is a weird one. It wasn't good, but it wasn't bad to where I would actually enjoy playing the game. And that's about as much as I can really say about it. It's a 3D action game with some RPG elements in it. But like I said, it's one of those it's just one that I would love to play to beat it, just to see where the game would go. Other than that, it's just calling in my collection. Then Fable, another game that is a staple for the system. Beautiful RPG. Another one that I have on to-beat list, which I tragically need to get on to doing. Now, of course, Fable the Lost Chapters. This is the version definitely worth playing because it adds more to the game. I think they fixed a few bugs in there, so I had to definitely pick up the newer version of the game. Like I said, I have actually not played this version yet, but I know it's the one that it's better to do. Then Far Cry Instincts. This game is fun, and you're going to die a lot. Just let me put it that way. But good game to go ahead and try out and see if you enjoy it or not. Because, like I said, you will die. Full Spectrum Warrior. That's about as much as I can tell you, because I have not tried this game and I don't know anything else about it except that I got it super cheap, so yeah, it's in my collection. Next is Goldeneye Rogue Agent. Absolutely love this game. I don't know why, but the Rogue Agent is one of the games that I just fell in love with. I loved everything you can do in the game, and I love how hard they made this one. So if you want an offshoot of a James Bond game, I highly recommend this one just because it's so different. And you're not playing Bond, you're playing a different agent who, I don't know if Bond actually died or got hurt really, really bad, but that's basically what it is. And the multiplayer is a lot of fun too. Guilty Gear X2. I'm a fan of the Guilty Gear series, so when I saw this, had to pick it up. And it's a good game. We just put it that way. I mean, it's Guilty Gear, so it's awesome. Next is, let me see if I say this right, Gun Griffin Railed Strike. And it's basically a rail shooter with a mech. It was a lot of fun to do, a little bizarre, but not bad. One I'd say at least give it a try because it can be fun. IndyCar Series. Haven't played it, so I can't say anything good or bad about it, so I got a racing game for the system. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I really love this game, and it's mainly because this is, if I remember correctly, this came out before the movies, so there was so much there that everything was brand new. I mean, it was based off of the book, and it's so much fun because you played this one and it's its own unique universe. So I highly recommend it because of it being something different before the rules set in, say this is how it's supposed to be. So definitely worth picking up. Jade Emperor. One game I've been told I need to play. It's on my to-do list. I know it's a RPG that is phenomenal, and it's by BioWare, so we know it's going to be good. Then over here we have Karaoke Revolution. Actually a really good game. I enjoyed this one a lot, and I liked how they had the game set up, so definitely worth trying out. Karaoke Revolution Party as well is a really good game. Continue on with a good series, and worth picking up. Just enjoying another good karaoke game. Here's a bizarre one. Kabuki Warriors. That's exactly what they are, and it is a lot of fun. It's a fighting game, and you just fight to see who the best Kabuki Warrior really is. And it's a lot of fun. This is in my personal opinion, I think it's a hidden gem because it's just so bizarre. You're just going to have fun doing it. So I do recommend this one. You should pick up because of just how weird it is. Lynx 2004. It's a golf game. Haven't tried it, so I can't tell you how good it is. Oh no, right? Another one I haven't tried. Sorry about that. Loons, the fight for fame. This is basically Power Stone style game with a ton of power-ups, and those are the 4 characters you can choose from, and even the environment has different things you can activate and have fun beating the crap out of each other with your favorite Looney Tune. Downside about the game is that is literally the fort you get to use in the game. That's the only downside about the game. Other than that, it's actually quite entertaining. The Lord of the Rings, The Third Age. It's an action RPG, and I've never played the Xbox version, or I don't know if I've actually played this particular title. I played multiple of the Lord of the Rings games because there was like a gazillion of them that came out when they were making the movies. So it's hard to remember if I've done this one or not. Mad Dash Racing. It's basically a racing game where you're running as anamorphic animals. I haven't played it yet, so I can't say how good it is or not, but I saw this and like, sweet, I have to have this. Major League Baseball 2K5. I don't know if I've actually played the K25 version of it, but the Major League Baseball series was a good series while it was going on, and so it's one of those I don't mind picking up for the systems to be able to enjoy, because baseball is a really fun game, especially when you can hook up to 4 of your friends to enjoy it without having to go online on it. The Malice. This is, for whatever reason, one of my absolute favorite platformers / action adventure games. I think it's because I love the humor in it. You got some really hard gameplay, and it has a special place in my heart because I love this game, and it's one that I always recommend to everybody. Like, you gotta play this game because it's so much fun. You probably hate it, or you're gonna love it like I do. So it's one of those type of games. I love it. Max Payne and Max Payne 2: The Fall of Max Payne. Astonishing games. If you have not played these, you should. I haven't played part 2 yet because I'm still trying, to beat part 1 because they're not easy games. And in my personal opinion, the best version of Max Payne 1 is the Game Boy Advance version. Man, you just have to try it out. It's no words can really explain it until you've actually seen what it was able to do. Mecha Assault. I actually haven't played this one, but it's a mech game. It's supposed to be amazing. I just haven't gotten around to trying that one out. Next is Medal of Honor: The Rising Sun, which is personally my favorite out of all of the Medal of Honor games, due to the fact in the multiplayer you can be a little Japanese granny in a shooting game, and it's so much fun. I always love picking her just because it's just like, this is so wrong that we have a grandmother running around and taking out people, and just so much fun. It's a really good game to play. Men of Valor. Haven't played it yet, so I can't really say how good it is, how bad it is, but it's another war game, so I want to pick it up. Midway Arcade Treasures 3. This is a really good collection, and it was one of the only ways I was able to get a hold of another one of the San Francisco Rush games when I was doing a video on the series, and that's mainly why I picked it up. It was because of that. Plus, I love what they do with all the racing games on here. It's a really good collection. Morukomo Renegade Mech Pursuit. Maybe this is the one that's the rail shooter. Maybe I got a little confused, but anyway, it's a mech game, and you're just trying to take down stolen mechs and all that. It's pretty cool how they got the game to work. I actually enjoyed this one. I just can't remember if it's the one I'm thinking of or it's the other one. That's what happens when you have too many mech games. Keep lying me, mechs are fun. Then we have MTV Music Generator 3. This is the remix. If I remember correctly, this is the one that, like, you really can't remix a whole lot of music. It expects you to import a lot of the stuff, but there wasn't. I think this is the one that didn't have a lot of to where you can just create your own MIDI music and all that. But I love collecting these. This is a type of game I always try to get my hands on. Whenever I see one, I need to pick it up, just because you never know how good it is or how lackluster it will be. So I love doing these ones. Myst 3 Exile, the perfect place to plan revenge. This particular title, I try to get my hands on every single copy I can, just because I need to. I love the Myst series, and this one played really good. Myst for Revelation. I know I've tried this one. I can't remember what exactly it was, but they're basically point-and-click adventures. Very difficult point-and-click adventures, but all live action as best, as much as they can, and beautiful games. Can't recommend this series enough. Worth trying out. Here is one of my double packs, which is Top Spin and NCAA Football 2005. Haven't played either of them, so I can't say how good both of them are, but I love getting my hands on these double packs, so I always pick them up whenever I can. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. Good game. This one is worth playing, and if I remember correctly, the Xbox version is actually the best version that got released. Also because I think you got to use your own music just to add a little spice to the game. So yeah, worth picking up. New Legends. It's by THQ. That's about as much as I know about the game. Another one I need to try. NFL Fever 2003. Another game I haven't tried, so I can't say too much about it, but it's a football game that isn't the main series, so I love picking those ones up. Nightcaster Defeat the Darkness, and then Nightcaster 2. That thing. It's kind of like Diablo, but it's like if Diablo had a stepchild that was like thrice removed. That's basically the best way to describe it. It's not very good, but it's not a crappy game. It's just they tried, but it's one I'd say, see if you enjoy it. I mean, that's just how I feel about the game. Outlaw Golf, 9 holes of Xmas, and Outlaw Golf, 9 more holes of Xmas. These are Blockbuster exclusive games, and basically it's golf and Winter Wonderland type things. It's a good game, it's actually quite enjoyable, and that's why I had to pick it up, is because I actually really like this series and I want to get all of them. Outlaw Tennis, haven't actually played this one yet, so I don't know what to tell you about it. I just know it's part of a good series. Outlaw Volleyball, this one I have not played, but I know that the volleyball mechanics are actually really good because of the next one I'll be showing. Outlaw Volleyball Red Hot. Basically, they took all of the men out of it and made it exclusively the women in the game. This is the closest you're going to get to extreme volleyball without being extreme volleyball. And the girls are definitely attractive in this game. It's a good volleyball game. I do recommend definitely picking this one up. And you get some cute girls in it. Next I have Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 and 2. This is absolutely non-playable, but I collect MMO hard copies, so I had to pick this up. And yes, I did try to see if by any chance it would at least let me into the game to play it. No, it's 100% online. So I got another MMO that is not playable and part of my collection. Pirates: The Legend of Black Kate. I hear it's a really, really good game. Haven't got to try it yet, so I'll have to wait until I get my Xbox fixed. I'll find out if it's available to play on the 360. Here we have Prisoner of War. I don't know exactly what type of game it is, but I saw that, I'm like, that actually looks pretty good. I want to try this one out. Unfortunately, haven't tried it yet. Project Gotham Racing and Project Gotham Racing 2. Amazing games. I've only played the first game in the double pack, so I actually haven't tried the single games by themselves, but beautiful looking game. I don't know why this series disappeared. I think it needs a comeback, but beautiful games in my opinion. So here's that double pack. I was able to try out Project Gotham Racing, which I absolutely loved, and then Xbox Live Arcade. There are some games which are available on it. Other than that, it's not very good. Basically, it's just play the racing game. It's the other part's forgettable. Then we have Pocket Bike Racer. This game is horrible, but it's still so much fun to play because the controls don't work, but a lot of fun to play. Quantum Redshift. I don't know if I've tried this one. It's basically a Wipeout ripoff or a clone, and that's about as much as I know about it. Here we have Raises Hell, the absolute best game for the original Xbox. Basically, Race is a hideous-looking maldiform alien race. The Teletubbies have come and decided that they are too ugly, so now they have attacked the planet, taken over the planet, and put all of the ugly aliens into concentration camps. And now you, as the sole survivor who is free, will go forth and kill Teletubbies to free your people, and kill as many Teletubbies as you possibly can. I am not making this up. That's basically how the gameplay is. It is so much fun. Blood, guts everywhere. This game is a must-play for the Xbox original. Run Like Hell. Hunt or Be Hunted. It is a running game, and you have to jump, duck, dash, attack, very precisely. So this game is brutally hard. If you think Hit-Bit Runner is hard, try this one. This one almost makes that game look easy. And the music's fantastic. Next we have Robocop. It is a first-person shooter, and it's actually really hard. It is another Titus game, so be warned. It's not the best of games, but it's Robocop, so regardless, it's still awesome. Return to Castle Wolfenstein, Tides of War. I know this is supposed to be a really good game, I just haven't played it yet, but it really helped bring something back to Wolfenstein, no pun intended, to where it helped us get the next Wolfenstein game, which is amazing. So it's one of those I definitely need to try. Next is Room Zoom Race for Impact. It's basically a Micro Machines style racing game to where you're playing toy cars. Haven't played it yet, so I don't know how much it is like that or how different it is, but saw that I'm like, I have to pick this one up. Rugby 06. I love rugby, so when I saw this, I had to pick it up. Haven't tried it yet, but I'm excited to see that there is something different than the, four major sports we always get here. So I was happy to get this. Next is Seablade. I have no idea. It's just another game I saw that looked awesome. Picked it up. Here's another double pack, which is Sega GT 2002 and Jet Set Radio Future. Have not played either of these, so I don't know how good they were, but I had to pick it up because I know that's an amazing collection right there. Next is Shrek. I haven't played it yet, so I don't know if it's as bad as Shrek's Treasure Hunt or as good as Shrek 3, you know, so hopefully it's as good as Shrek 3. Silent Hill 4, The Room. Silent Hill games are the ones I would love to have for the Xbox. They're a little bit harder to get a hold of, so when I got the opportunity to pick up Part 4 for a good price, I definitely went for it. Luckily, it's not the most popular of the games, so it makes it a little cheaper. But I think they did a good job with this one, and definitely eerie, and one I need to beat, so on the to-beat list. Next is Smashing Drive. No idea, so I couldn't really say what it's about, except that it looks like it's a racing game where you get to destroy things. Yay! Sounds fun. I need to get to try that one out. Sneak King. Amazing stealth game. I know it's an Xbox 360 game as well, but I wanted to put this one in with my Xbox Ones. And it's a game I really wish would come back out because it's so much fun. It's so cheesy, but amazing game. Next is a unique one. This one is Sneakers. It's a Toys R Us exclusive game, and it's a bizarre platformer. It's 2.5 platformer, and basically you're going to have a cheese party, and the rats have stolen your cheese. Now you have to go and defeat all the rats to get your cheese back. Is the best way to describe the game. It's a lot of fun, and one I didn't know about, so I was really happy to pick it up. Speed Kings and Splashdown. Have played neither of them, so I couldn't tell you anything about them, except for what style of racing. One's a bike racer with probably road rage inspiring, and then a jet ski game. That's about as much as I know about them. SpongeBob SquarePants. Lights, camera, pants. If I'm correct, it is a party game, but that's all I really know about it. I haven't had the opportunity to play that one. Spy vs. Spy. Based off of the original games, and it's supposed to be absolutely amazing. Another one I just have on the list to try after I get the system fixed. Here's another one of my double packs. This is Star Wars: The Clone Wars. It's basically a hovering tank shmup. I guess that's the best way to describe it. You're going around in a hover tank, destroying things, and trying to stay alive. Then we have Tetris Worlds. A really good Tetris game that is not bad. I like how they were able to set it up to where the world changes as you, or it evolves as you are able to do better in the Tetris. So a good game to play. Definitely one of the better Tetris games. Next is Stake. Fortune Fighters. This one can also be read as sucks. It is actually the absolute worst fighting game on the Xbox. It is a Power Stone clone, and they failed miserably at every turn at this game, to where it's just, I have it because it is literally the worst fighting game on the system, so I had to have it. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This was so much fun to try out, and I loved what I got to do. So this is one, I don't need to say much more about it. Though if it is a game I'm going to beat it actually on Steam. But one worth picking up for the Xbox. Next is Star Wars Obi-Wan, and this is another really good game. You get to see the life of Obi-Wan, and it actually controls really nicely, has a good story, and I really enjoyed that one as well. Starsky and Hutch. This is a fun game, and I played it on the PlayStation 2, absolutely loved it, so when I had the opportunity to pick it up for the Xbox, well, it was mine. It's worth playing. This is so much fun, and I don't know why it's so much fun. It is. So it's one of those I would say, give it a try. Then we have Siberia. It's a point-and-click adventure. That's about as much as I know about it. I have all the games in this series, I think, now. But I picked it up because I knew what it was, and I wanted to get my hands on it. Just haven't tried this particular one yet. The Suffering. This is a horror survival, and it is messed up. I've never personally played it, but I remember watching my brother play it, and it's like, dude, this game is messed up. And that's the best way to describe it. It's a good one to what I was watching, but it's definitely not for the faint of hearts. Then, this bizarre one, I can't believe this happened. And that is Toe Jam and Earl 3, Mission to Earth. It's a 3D platformer where you get to choose between all three of them. And it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of good humor in this one, just like the originals. But they went full 3D on it, and it's bizarre that we haven't had this one brought back yet. But one, I'd say, worth trying out. Ghost Recon Island Thunder and Rainbow Six 3. Haven't tried either of these, so I can't say anything really about them, sadly. I just know that they are both from really good series and worth trying out. Rainbow Six 3 Black Arrow. This is the expansion pack. I love getting expansion packs just because, like I said, I haven't played it yet, so I don't know how well that is. Then over here we have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2X. This is basically was the remake part 1 and part 2 put up to the Xbox graphics, and for whatever reason they made it exclusive to the Xbox, which I thought was a bad idea, but astounding game, and I'm happy that they took the initiative and made the newer ones come back out. So really happy that I had this one, because this was definitely the best way to play part 1 and 2 graphically at the time. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. I actually quite enjoyed this particular title. My favorite version is, of course, the DS version, but they did a good job also on the system version as well, so one worth playing. I know I keep on saying that, but I can't help it. There's so many good ones on the Xbox. Next is Tron 2.0 Killer App. This is the official sequel, in a sense, to the first movie, with the same type of graphics and environment, kind of. Not the easiest of games, but this is where our first real sequel was before they made the movie, which just kind of went whatever they wanted to in that one, which isn't bad. Just I prefer this one a tad bit more. True Crime Streets of LA. Another game I haven't played, but I know it's worth picking up, so got that one. And then Unreal 2, The Awakening. This was so much fun to play. I really enjoy the Unreal games, so I had to pick it up, and I actually enjoyed what I was doing in this one. If I'll ever beat it, well, that's still determined to be seen due to the fact that it's not an easy game. Unreal Championship 2, the Leandra Conflict. I know I said that wrong, I do apologize. I haven't actually played this one, so I can't say how this one was, or if I have, I just don't remember. But another Unreal game, so I had to pick that one up. Next is the Ooze Sims in the City. This one's a lot of fun just because they took it to a different route as the other games were, and they made it fun. I really enjoyed this one. And I personally think it's better on the systems and the computer compared to the handheld ones, but that's just me. But doesn't mean I don't like the handhelds, just I prefer this one. Van Helsing, based off of the movie. I actually haven't played this game yet, so I can't say how well it is to the movie or how the gameplay is. I just know it's one of those that is supposed to be a good one to try out. Next is WWF Raw 2. I don't think I've played this one yet, but it's another WW game to enjoy. X-Men 2 Wolverine's Revenge. This is a good game. They did a great job at allowing you to enjoy being Wolverine. And the sad part is they thought, oh, we could play as Wolverine. Have fun. That's the best way to describe the difficulty of the game as well. Love it when they do that. Worms Mayhem 4. This is a really nice 3D version of the game. Got your humor there. You got your fantastic gameplay. Just in 3D, and good luck. The computer cheats like crazy. X-Men Legends and X-Men Legends 2 Rise of Apocalypse. I don't think I need to say too much about these games. These are ones worth picking up for every console you can get your hands on them, just because, well, it's an outstanding game. Did a great job at how he got it to work, and so I'll leave it at that. It's a must-own for any system they're available on. Xbox Music Mixer. Basically, this is literally a music player. That is the best way to describe it. It allows you to import your photos and then swap out a CD for you can play the music, and that's really all it is. I'm not making this up. You should see my video of it. It was just like, I was like, what the crap is this? It's so bizarre. Next is it's called XGRA, Extreme G Racing Association. This is, I believe, the final game in the Extreme G Racing series. Not as good as the first games, but not bad either. It's still a good one to play. It's just sad that after this we got no more. Yourself Fitness. This is a bizarre one. So it's a fitness game, but it's like they did the most generic fitness trainer you could possibly get. It's not like how like in Wii Fit, how it was still generic, but the Wii Fit trainer, she just became an icon. That's how it kind of feels, but it's actually not bad. There's a lot of really good stuff on here, and it's one worth using if you know that was the only one you're able to pick up. So not bad. Next is Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dawn of Destiny. Have not played it, so I don't know how well this one is compared to some of the other ones. I'm just hoping it's better than the PlayStation 1 game, which is absolutely atrocious. The final game in the Xbox Original Collection is, of course, Dead or Alive Ultimate, which comes with Part 1 and Part 2 remakes, and 100% worth having. These are so much fun, and yes, in case people are wondering, in case the rumors are true, there is a boob bouncing meter. That way you can decide on how much jiggling you have in the game. Yes. It's interesting. Starting off the 360 collection is Command & Conquer Tiberian Wars. Have not played it, but I love Command & Conquer, so I had to pick this one up. Next is Dance Central, one I without a doubt had to grab for my Kinect. I have not tried my Kinect yet, only because I don't have the room to use it yet. So I'm actually looking forward to when I get that space available to try it out. Dance Dance Revolution Universe 2. This is a really good game, has some nice music on it, and you can use a controller to play it, and one worth definitely checking out. Next is Fable the Journey. Another one I haven't tried out due to the fact I have not tried out my Kinect, but one I wanted to pick up because it was a Fable game, and I don't mind trying out different versions of games. Game Party in Motion, another game I got for the Kinect. I know that the Game Party is supposed to be a lot of fun, so I had to pick it up for when I had the opportunity to try it out. And next we have Gears of War. This is a really good game. I was pleasantly surprised when I finally got to try it out. And I know that I'm going to have a lot of fun going through this series, and just, I will enjoy it. So, not bad at all. I was lucky enough to get the collector's edition, at least what I was able to get for it, without the huge big box. Here's everything that it came with. Luckily I got everything that I wanted. I can't remember if this was a sleeve or big box. I just want to correct myself on that. If it's not a huge big box, then this is the sleeve one. But still, really happy to have everything like this. And I at least got the discs, and that's what I really wanted, because I love having the bonus disc where I can enjoy it. And because I was lucky at the time, I was able to pick up part 2 with the collector's still case, and part 3. Unfortunately, I don't have part 3 in a still tin and all that, but I'm trying to get a hold of one, because I would like to have all of the games for this series. Right here is a closer look at what it came with. Luckily it did come with a bonus disc, otherwise I probably would have not picked it up without it. Halo Wars. I love Command & Conquer. Warcraft is a lot of fun. Oh man, Supreme Commando I really enjoyed, so why not have a Halo game that's basically like that? And that's why I had to pick this up, and I'm really happy they did that. Then of course, a Just Dance 3 game. Just Dance is another series I'm trying to pick up all the games to. Some of them are a little more expensive than they should be, but I was happy to get this one, and it's one that I will definitely enjoy trying out when I get the opportunity. Here we have Kinect Adventures. Here it's one of those games that you absolutely have to try, even if it's not very good, but you have to try because it's one of those Kinect games that you need to try. And I'm looking forward to doing that, and hopefully I will enjoy it. Then you have Lips. I love my karaoke, so this was a game that I absolutely had to pick up because I always need more karaoke games to try. Then I have Lips #1 hits. Basically a compilation of part 1 and part 2, to what I understand. So another one I just have to give a try. And then I have Onichimbara Bikini Samurai Squad. I had to pick this one up. This is one of the games that when I got a 360 I was going to get. And I was nicely, pleasantly surprised. I know some people are like, this is not as good as the other ones, but I'm still happy to have it. Might not be the best one, but it's my collection and I love it. Here we got Perfect Dark Zero. Another one of the games that when I got a 360 I was going to definitely pick up because I needed to try out the later game in the series. I know there's a lot of bad things about it, but I had to pick it up, and I got the collector's edition, so yay! Then is my last Kinect game, which is Sesame Street Once Upon a Monster. This one I wanted to pick up because it's a storybook and I love storybook games. So I'm hoping this one's going to be another good storybook game to enjoy, even though the devil himself right there, Elmo, is in it. I might have nightmares afterwards, but I had to get it. And here's just a quick look of everything the game came with. Was really happy I at least got the bonus disc. It does come with the manual, the art book, all that, so not bad. Next is my two games which are kind of unique due to the fact that I don't actually have the game that comes with it, but I do have the collector's edition of Final Fantasy 12-2, but I don't have the game. So I'm really excited. At least I was able to get the soundtrack, and I just need to pick up the game. That way I can have a complete edition of this. And yeah. My last collector's edition that I have that isn't complete because I'm missing the game is Batman Arkham City collector's edition. This is put up in storage and I only had my statue, but I do have this complete minus the game. So I just wanted to show you guys I do have this and it's really cool. I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing my Xbox and Xbox 360 collection. I've been trying to really collect exclusives for the 360 as best I can, and then some that are crossed just because I know that this 360 has special things about that version. The Xbox, I just collect what I can, and then hopefully when I get it fixed, that'll be nice. I'm also planning on picking up an Xbox Elite. That way I can actually have HDMI from it and wireless hookup, because having the original no hard drive or 20 gig hard drive one sucks, just because of I can't believe they did that. Here's all these extra cords that you need. Oh, and by the way, if you want to have wireless, it's going to cost you $100 to buy a wireless adapter for your system, because we hate you. Best way to describe it. But good systems. I am really happy to have both of them. There's a lot of great games that I'm looking forward to collecting, and yeah, so let me know down in the comments below. There's any games I should pick up, and any questions I will do my best to answer. Thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of fun sharing this with you guys. This is T-Sakura saying ciao and sayonara.